is clear. The NPP will win. But I think that the percentage, the communication that is I think between 55 to 65%. Anything between 55 to 65%. And you see, the reason why he won is that he was one of the boys of Baswa, Philip Baswa. He campaigned vigorously for him. And David, when you come and inherit such a position, you inherit both the love and the enemies, people who love and loathe you at once. So clearly, and even the contest that they went, you saw how close the contests were. The lady and him, the difference was negligible. It clearly tells you that Kumawu is hot. And I personally have friends and reporters who are reporting that there's a lot of reconciliatory processes going on. And I believe that the NPP, based on what they've done and the overnight roads that they are doing, if not NPP, I don't know, roads are constructed at 4 a.m., 3 a.m., and all that. These things, we have voters.
But the argument that some of them are raising, including, Akwesi Amakwata, the Roast Minister, for example, says, I mean, even when there was a by-election in Talensi, at 12 midnight, roads were being constructed.
So they are beating him.
He goes on to defend it, and he is saying that it's not about constructing a road because of a by-election, but that it was part of the plan. Even the regional minister himself also said that if people doubt it, they should go and ask Otumfuo, because he had series of meetings with Otumfuo. The MP for the late Philip Baswa himself had meetings, with people who matter. And the argument is that it was part of the plan, and that if it was for Kumawu, then they'll be constructing the road at Kumawu. But now they're doing from Ifijase and other places they mentioned. But the question is this: did they tell? How can you convince somebody that indeed it's not about the by-election that is occurring tomorrow, but it's really something that's in the plan?
David, you see, I didn't want to go into these areas. I just wanted to stick to my data. But you see, when ministers lie, they say some of these things which are possible.
Maybe when they say falsehood, I'll be comfortable with falsehood.
Yesterday, when I closed some time, I saw about 30 V8, the coat of arms one, meaning the president was going there. When I go and I on my TV, a few minutes he was on and he was in Kumawu. David, when was the Jabin Road constructed? Why was Kumawu left out? The NDC NMIS hospital in Kumawu, have they done it? Who brought water project to Kumawu? Was it not the NDC?
Well, there are videos that are circulating where I've heard some people say that years ago they used to wake up as early as 1 a.m. and try to get water, which of course they were not having access to.
David,
you have only a gallon or two.
David, the Konongo Kumawu Drobonso water project, who brought it to Kumawu? The NMIS. Under Shaliaite, the contract signed in 2013. Who brought that hospital to Kumawu? What has the NPP done in the last 6-7 years in Kumawu? The MP had to die. And you see, David, the reason I always say that the Ashanti region, they take us for granted is because of some of these things. An MP dies, all the resources of the country, V8. Yesterday, ask anybody who lives on the Jisu Road. It was because of 2-4. No, David, I'm coming. See, the NPP will win the Kumawu seat. It's a foregone conclusion. I'm not saying it because I've given you the data. Since 1986, they've won it with more than 50%. And in Parliament, you don't need 50%; you just need majority. So it clearly tells us it's an NPP seat. Historically, traditionally, no, it's an NPP seat. But the Roads Minister should respectfully share some of these conversations because it's not true.
I ask a next question, and it has to do